prominent issue for children and families born of population minorities is the lack of accurate, serious, or positive representation of their minority in media. This issue promotes ignorance towards different races, religions, and cultures in larger communities, but it can also impact children in their early lives. This also applies to children of the deaf community. While many different foundations and charities hold events and fundraisers for hearing impaired children and their families, children still wish to read books and watch TV shows with characters like themselves. However, children's media is severely lacking in good representation of deaf characters, and any media that exists is obscure and difficult to find. Wider representation of deaf people in popular media such as TV and literature could help educate the wider community, promoting acceptance of all and self-confidence in young deaf people. We aim to shed light on these issues.
Subtitles a lot when I'm watching TV, but I've noticed a lot of the time there's some words are just wrong, or especially when it's someone talking or live, it's just not accurate. And so because I'm able to hear, I can still comprehend what's going on, but I can imagine it would be really hard for people with hearing loss. As a pre-service teacher, I think it could be really good to bring more awareness into the classroom of deaf students, and then it won't be as abnormal when you encounter someone who is deaf or sees Auslan. Also TV shows and toys and things like that to make people aware of deafness from an early age and grow up with it being normal.
Okay, so when I think about Auslan in the media, I think about generally disasters, natural disasters that have happened, and the government's response to that. And that's when I really notice Auslan being used. Otherwise, it seems quite rare through current media. We don't see news reporters using it, or things like events. So if Auslan's something that we normalise within schools and teach to all students, it can be used as another form of language that can benefit not just students that are deaf, but also students that are visual learners, or encounters where it might be really, really noisy and the teacher needs to get everyone's attention. And I really think that Auslan could be incorporated as a second language in Australia.